Dahmer versus Gacy has been taking the world by storm with its hilarious, sharp-witted, comedic gore-fest charm. And thanks to the amazing cast headed by Mr. Ford Austin, a man with a wonderful last name, Art LaFleur, Lisa Dowling, Randall Malone, Jed Rowan, Ethan Phillips, on and on and on. The cast is quite an amazing bunch of people. And in addition to being behind the camera, Ford is developing sci-fi and horror features for himself through his independent production company, uniquely named Angry Baby Monkey Pictures. Please welcome Mr. Ford Austin.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All I can say is I'm here to honor outstanding short film. And I have to say that I have made a lot of movies, Carrie. I've made probably about 600 short films, and one of the best things that's ever happened to me is the fact that I'm standing right here and I'm able to honor a filmmaker who made a short film, because that format is really, really difficult. You've got to do it in less than 20 minutes, and you got to do it right. And if you do that, you'll win something like this. So the award for outstanding short film goes to Devil's Creek. The filmmakers from Devil's Creek could not be here tonight, so it is my pleasure and my honor to accept their award and call it my own. So I've actually just won Best Short Film. So thank you very much. Have a good night.
This next guy is kind of an amazing human, amazing individual. A lot of people here are, but he stands out. Jeffrey Reddick got his start in the film industry by interning at New Line Cinema under the legendary Bob Shaye when he was 19 years old. He parlayed that into a full-time job and worked at the studio for over 11 years. While working at New Line, the studio bought his pitch for Final Destination in 2000 and hired him to write the first draft. The film earned over $100 million at the worldwide box office, and I am proud to present my friend Jeffrey Reddick.
Yes, $100 million and I'm still poor. Thank you all for being here. This is my second year being here at Big Bear, and I think it's really great to go to festivals like this to just meet a lot of independent filmmakers and discover new talent, which is always exciting. So I am here to present the Outstanding Feature Award, which I already know what it is, but I'm covering it up so you can't see it. And it's a film that I saw, and I was very, very impressed with. I thought it was well made, well directed. The acting was really solid, and it was just a funny, good film. And the Outstanding Feature Film is Pelt. So get up here.
I wish Brian was here to produce this thing, because without him, we wouldn't be here.
Nope.
Thank you, Big Bear Horror Film Festival. Thank you for having us. We're thrilled to be here, and thank you to all the judges who got it. a lot of people watched it, didn't quite get it, but you got it. We appreciate that. We're standing here because of so many great people that helped us. We didn't have a big budget. Everybody came out. Everybody worked for free, cast, crew, everybody. And without any of you guys, none of this would happen. So thank you. Up there.
Can't say any much better than what Richard did. I just want to thank those beautiful people that are back there right now. Most of our cast is actually here. I think all of our cast actually attended the screening, although some had to leave and head back to town tonight. But most of them are here, so stop by, say hi to them, and thank you all so very much for everything you did for us.
And don't forget Brian Gork, who's somewhere.
Okay, so you were the producer?
Yes.
The director?
Correct.
And the other producer, the silent producer.
Yes. I don't say anything.
Okay, so I'm really excited about you guys being involved in the second annual Big Bear Horror Film Festival. What made you decide to enter this festival?
Go ahead. From our standpoint, we wanted a festival that was close enough that everyone could make it, because I think half of the fun is being able to be there versus just getting an award mailed to you if you happen to win. So we were really excited that we could get our entire cast out here, you know, everyone that made the film. I mean, it was just really exciting. This was our premiere of our film, so it was the first time a lot of people got to see it. And that was nerve-wracking for us because we didn't know what response we were going to get. But this festival's just been the best experience. I mean, obviously we're super excited for winning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an honor. It's really exciting, and it's a horror festival, which really means a lot to us, because that's that's what we were going for, and to feel like you succeeded it's a big deal.
Okay, so you won Best Picture and Fan Favorite. So talk about how it feels to win both of them. First, Best Picture and then Fan Favorite.
Well, I was actually looking at it. Interestingly enough, I was just discussing that because I think Best Picture, from a producer standpoint, means a lot, because it's like you really put something together, you really put it on screen, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And Richard, as the director, really likes the fan favorite, because he was able to get the performance that people can connect with, and I think that's a very meaningful one as well. I mean, you can talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we make it for the audience, and to get this kind of reception from an audience is thrilling as a director. So it's a win-win. That's kind of cliche, but to be able to get both of those is thrilling for us, and we're ecstatic to just be a part of Big Bear.
I know. I remember we were talking earlier. You had shot some of it in Reno.
Tahoe, just a little north of Tahoe, a place called Bucks Lake. Nearest big town or big city is Quincy.
Okay.
But it's still up in the mountains, no cell phone reception whatsoever,
Yeah.
no internet access essentially. It was just
We shot at a resort called Bucks Lake, and they took care of us. We
Bucks
couldn't
Lake Lodge,
have made it without them.
They were our housing, our craft, our catering, our locations, everything, and we were able to we were able to get the entire cast, the entire crew, and everyone, and put them up in one spot for the entirety of the filming, other than pickups or reshoots that we did later. So we knew that everyone was there when we got, if someone's not there for call time, we'll go bang on their door. I mean, it was very.
That happened several times.
Yeah, so it definitely helped. Yeah.
I was on time all the time.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, we put everything together, planning to try and get it. I think our original plan was about 16 days. That's what we were hoping for. And we lost like 3 days right when we got out there because of difficulties from shooting in a mountain, losing power, losing water,
camera going down,
camera breaking, and you're 9 hours from LA. So yeah, so I think all said and done, we put it all together in about 12 days there, and then we had a pickup outside of Big Bear, and a couple other pickups, one in Camarillo, and that was really all we needed to get the missing pieces that we didn't get with our schedule. So it was
what camera did you shoot on?
We shot it all on the Panasonic VariCam 3700, all high def.
And to all of you, we toast for the second annual Big Bear Horror Festival.
Back earlier in this year, I was honored to have Michael invite me to participate and help out with the film festival. And we came up with the idea of creating 3 promos to help people get excited about it. And Vartan Nazarian was the brainchild behind creating the scripts and editing and directing them. And I helped produce along with Jamie and Michael. And together we just made a great team of putting together the promos. We had great help with Poria, and I just think it just gets people really involved and really excited about the festival, and hopefully it did its job, and we hope to continue doing little spots year after year and possibly do a feature.
Cool. Well, they were very impactful, I thought, and it was really inspiring to see some people actually, go out there and be creative about their advertising.
Thank you. We figure we're having a creative festival, we might as well add some of our creativity to getting people involved and excited, and we really want everyone to participate, no matter how small the budget or how big the budget, and just come, bring your films, and help network with each other.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.
And what was your name again? I'm sorry.
Chris Gaida.
Oh, there you go.
I think that my first memory as a child is of lying to my mother.
The specifics of the situation don't have to be gone into here, but I remember telling her that what her eyes were seeing was not what was really happening, and that's kind of where my career as a Imagineer began. And so ever since then I've been writing stuff. I started as a playwright, and I didn't get along with the actors very well, though the play was all right. And then I decided to be a novelist, and then somebody asked me to turn a novel into a movie, and then somebody asked me to turn a movie into a novel. So I did that, and that's how I learned to write screenplays. And then I did a couple of very nice family films with Sean Cunningham, and then Sean called me up and said, let's do horror, so we did horror. And then after that, my career lasted, it was about 16 minutes of heat. I didn't have my full 20. I got an offer to write daytime drama, and I said, well, I've never seen one, but they taught me how, and I worked in that for 25 years. Here I am at age 70, 5 years retired. I've become a photographer for my own delight, and so I'm not doing words. The only words I'm writing these days are on Facebook. I wake up every morning and have these brilliant insights that only somebody who's old and full of himself can come up with. And so if you look at my Facebook page in the morning, you'll see some bit of orneriness from an old white guy.
Oh, I see. So how did you enjoy the Big Bear Horror Fest? Was it a good time for you?
It was a terrific time for me because I've been to scare fests and horror fests, but they weren't really about filmmaking. They were more for fans. And I really liked those, and they're fun, and you sit there autographing photographs all day long and talking. That's fun. I get to talk to Harry Manfredini, who did the wonderful music for Friday the 13th, because he's always there. And but this was about filmmaking and filmmakers and people who like to watch films that haven't even been released yet. So it was a lot more focused in that sense on the doing and the making and gee, what's new and what's coming out and that, rather than on did you like I don't know, Friday the 13th 2 better than 4. That's old news. This is new news, and I was really excited to hear and learn.
Well, maybe you'll come back to Big Bear again and visit us at the Horror Fest.
Guaranteed, guaranteed. And, I'm already going to pencil it in for next year, and I'll have to pay my own way this time, I guess, because I won't be doing anything fabulous. But I definitely plan on coming back. It's just the people are too nice and too interesting, and the work is too good.
Do you have any advice that you could give to new filmmakers, especially in the horror genre?
I was at the Big Bear International Film Festival last week, and what I saw there was a lot of potential great films. Some of them were actually psychological thrillers that bordered on horror, one of which won. And there was a gal there who was marketing her film, and I talked to her a little bit, but what I would pass on to this group is that any of these people that want to do anything, I don't think they should give up. I think they should put their movie out there on the waves, create a website, put something on YouTube to promote it, and keep on trucking. And because that's the only way they're going to get better and better at this. And so I just applaud all of them for doing a tremendous job.
And is there anything you could say about Big Bear? I mean, are you a resident here, or do you just come and visit often?
No, I've lived in Big Bear off and on for 10 years. It's one of my favorite places. It's a little bit high, and we get a lot of snow, about as tall as you are. But other than that, Big Bear is beautiful. It's an incredible place, clean air, good people, not too much violence, and not too much horror.
No.
It opened my eyes. So, PA, which we're doing tomorrow, cell phone PA, is something I highly recommend. And it's all about, there's a creative spirit in everybody. There's a little bit of Hollywood in everybody. There's an artist in everybody. There's a human spirit in everybody, and we shouldn't take that for granted, and I want to celebrate that.
Can I ask you what PAH stands for?
Project Accessible Hollywood. I point out that there's a little Hollywood in everybody and a little celebrity in everybody, but the biggest thing is the human spirit. That's the biggest celebrity.